Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a bit of a channel announcement to make. As you know, I've not been releasing many videos lately, and this is mainly due to me struggling for content with just having this one little tank, which is still doing well. So going forward, I'm going to be collaborating with my good friend and fellow reefer John on the channel. John has an amazing setup, and this will allow us to bring a much greater variety of content to the channel. So we're going to be rebranding the channel to Two Scottish Reefers. Hope you like this logo. So without further ado, let me introduce you to John.
So I'm John, nice to meet you all, and this is my 24 foot 2,500 litre aquarium. It's all custom built by myself and a couple of pals. I'll let you view it first.
So what lights is it you're running on this system then?
So we're running Reef Factory 3 puck, 4 blues and 1 white.
Yeah. What wattage are they?
Oh, that's a good question. I believe they're 300 watt, but don't quote me on it. I know the power's running about 350 on this side of the aquarium.
Yeah. And what are those lights up at the back?
These are Coral Care, Philips Coral Care Gen 2 2018 model. We're running 4 of them.
Alright, yep. And over on this side you've got, I believe that's a max spec.
That's a max spec RSX 200 with a Reef Factory bar just to supplement the light a wee bit more. And we're using 6 T5 blues with a Orphic OR3 bar too.
Yep.
So for flow, we're using 9 max spec gyres. Some are the 350 version of the 300 series, and some are the 350 Cloud Edition.
Right, okay. And what made you go for this sort of pipe layout here that you've got?
I actually seen it on a video, I believe it's Worldwide Corals or something over in America. I seen the idea and I thought it's pretty handy just to grow sticks off the bat.
Yeah, it looks quite good.
Oh, it's a bit of a mess now, but the plan is this tank's only 6 months since startup, so we're growing.
So I see you've got some live rock on this side, so what's the reason for that?
So the actual reason behind this, it's all Marco dried rock to begin with, so I didn't have any pests. The reason for this side is I want the full system to be kind of a reef looking tank.
Yep.
So start off with some live rock one side with some nice corals placed. Eventually I'll okay this side just for SPS, and just behind me I want this to be the soft coral side.
Right, so is this is going to be
so
the SPS side?
This side's just purely for SPS, high flow, high light.
Yeah,
and
this side?
This side there has just got to be LPS, gentle flow, less light, less par.
Right.
And behind me has got to be for my soft corals where it's just even less light and less par.
Yeah. So I believe this is in your shed.
Aye.
But I believe you have another system that's actually connected to this. You've got pipes running
Underground.
that link into your other system that you've just set up.
Yeah, that's correct. So just yesterday we got the full system live. I say but anyway, it's thanks to all my people that come to visit, my friends and everybody else that's in the hobby that loves it, supports it, and we go for there.
Yep, so let's go and have a quick look at that system.
Let's do that. So this is room A. This is where all the upkeep and programming, computers, dosing happens. As I say, this tank was only set up yesterday. Again, a self-build since December till now.
So this is connected by underground pipes to the other system we just seen, and it's all one big system.
Right? That's correct. The system's pushing about 5,000 litres in total, maybe a bit more. We're running for maintenance and clean-up 2 roll filters for Reef Factory, a big Red Sea A red starfish skimmer, sorry.
A hell of a spinner anyway.
That's 4,500 litres, I believe it can capacity. Right now we're not dosing by dosing machine, I'm just handballing it every day. It's taking up 250 mils ATI Pro for the KH and 50 mils magnesium and calcium. What we're planning on doing is running the KH Director with a full GHL setup for this system, and obviously it feeds next door to one of the first blue barrels that's got to be for Kaltwasser, where it's God knows how many litres of calc it's got to use a day. The second barrel that's got to be for doing water changes. My plan is to do 60 litres on a Sunday, 60 litres on a Wednesday. We'll see how that goes, because I'm not one for doing water changes ever.
So what do you reckon the total length if you count both systems as one system, what do you reckon the total length is?
So I worked this out, including the sump, it's got to be around 58 foot long.
There's some video, 58 foot long tank.
58 foot long tank, and what a beast, what a beauty. It's actually came up a lot nicer than what I thought.
Yeah, especially since you built all this yourself.
Aye, definitely. It's a labour of love, and just one day you wake up and say, I'm going to do it, and it's done basically. So what is this all max spec lights in here so far? So I used to run a mixture of lights just like next door, but in here I'm trying to keep it nice, clean, easy, and here all running the same. So the plan is to have 6 max spec RSX 300s. I've got 3 Orphic OR3 5s. That's it for this side. Behind me I'll run just another 3 RSX. Yeah. So that gives me the 6 total. And that's done for lights. Whatever it works out is works out.
And are you planning on using that calcium reactor?
So I've had this CR Twin Tech Deltec calcium reactor for at least 6 years now, and you're lucky if it's run about a year, but the plan is to run the Deltec cal reactor with the Kaltwasser and doing some top up with the elements via the dosers.
So I think it's mainly just soft corals you've got in here at the moment.
Aye, absolutely just soft corals now, but the plan is will be just like next door, it'll have an SPS side, LPS side, a soft coral side, and a reselection of zoas too. This bit's just enough to cover the hobby for myself and for people to come and chat and enjoy the hobby, because I'm a hobbyist at heart. Throughout the years of my 20-year career on this, it never ends. What I was learning, I was finding out that the stuff that we thought was true way back when is all false, and we just move on.
What's your plans coral-wise to fill this tank?
Well, first things first is got to get some fish and clean-up crew.
Yeah.
I'll have some tangs, loads of snails. Well, I say loads, maybe about 50 snails to cover this tank, because my water is far too clean always, and most of this clean-up crew die of starvation. So the coral-wise, I've ordered 3 boxes of Bali SPS. They're due in 2 weeks' time. It's about 120 stick corals. I cannot wait. I'm dreading having to dip them all, but that's just part of the parcel.
We can make a video when they come in and show you guys what it's like when you get like boxes of corals imported straight in.
Definitely, because I'm pernickety for dipping corals and making sure it's to the best of my capabilities, because let's face it, nobody likes pests, even though it's natural in the world's sea. Well, in the sea, we can in the ocean.
So you take it, you'll just be ordering fish directly. You'll not be picking up fish.
No, I don't trust. Some places will put it at that, so I prefer to get my own in, medicate the fish as I see fit, and go for there. Ideally, the fish that I want are fish that's got to look after the tank. It's got purpose, and a couple of nice dress fish just for show. Just says, I do this as a hobby, and I like people to see what you can achieve if you just stick to simple rules, simple goals. Doesn't have to be hard. Definitely doesn't have to be expensive. Because one of the worst things about this hobby is prices can go sky high, and you can get bad recommendations off of some sellers who say you need this, that, and this, where you don't really start off basic. You enjoy the hobby and grow. The next one is obviously some soft corals. We'll be getting more in hopefully in 2 weeks' time. I like to use a combination of shippers and farmers that's already, also friends, just a good mixture of various places.
So I see you've got like a bandsaw here. Is this for fragging?
Yeah, this is for fragging all my SPS corals, some LPS corals. Soft corals are normally just with a nice clean Stanley knife.
Certainly got the equipment in it.
Yeah, a wee bit of super glue, a wee bit of milliput, some frag plugs, some reef dip for looking after the corals while they're getting cut. Normally I put them on Dettol, 1 ml per 1 litre. Got some additives and that to keep the tank up to.
A wee bearded reef mug up there.
I met oh man, what's his name? He's got to kill me now. Ross. I met Ross a few days ago. What a guy! He's actually helping me with this video along with Andy, preparing to go forward. Gave me loads of solid advice. He's actually gave us some freebies to give away too, which we'll put in the video.
So the tank's been set up for 1 day. So what's the next step?
I'm actually pretty glad you asked that. So come here, the first thing I've done is my temps right now it's sitting at 24, salinity 0.026. My calcium's a wee bit low for me. I want it up to 450, so I've added a wee bit of calcium today. My PO4 is 0.04, KH is 8.3, that's fine. Mag 1320, I'll get up to about 14, and my NO3 is 0. I maybe have to start feeding the tank a wee bit more, but we'll see. Right now for testing, I'm using a mixture of Hana, Salifit and Reef Factory products. Some things I double check between 2 different companies just to make sure that they're bang on, and I'm using a KH keeper now, and it just works right now. Right now it works. So tomorrow, in this a new setup, and there will be some elements that's out of whack. I'm going to do a fauna marin ICP test. When that comes back, we'll share the results and we'll share exactly how I'm going to get it up to where pinpoint accuracy as much as I can. So to celebrate the rebirth of the channel, we're going to be giving away this bucket of platinum reef salt, 24 kilograms. This was kindly donated to John by a fellow YouTuber called Bearded Reef. So seeing as how John got this for free, it sounded like a good idea to give it away. So in order to win this salt, we'll give it away to a random person based in the UK who leaves the best comment. So if you want to win, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.